Yeah, your favorite Taylor Bacon Bear hanging out with the one and only Trey Taylor. Those are my radio horns.
What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for having my team in, guys. I wanted to say, hey, we did it, man. We did it. We're here.
Absolutely. Now, Trey, tell me about yourself. Where you from?
So I'm actually from Forestville, Maryland. But when I was about 12 years old, I moved out to Southern Maryland, to Huntingtown,
Hold on, you
California.
hold on. You chopped up on me there. Where you from?
I said I'm from Forestville, Maryland. And then when I was about 12 years old, I moved out to Southern Maryland, which is the Huntingtown, Calvert County area.
Two different worlds. So you went to Super Maryland.
Yeah, yeah, we got.
what was out there for you?
Well, you said what is out here?
What was out there for you? Yeah, like, do you play football or anything like that? Is that where you went to school too?
So I mean, when I went out here, it was more so for like, of course, like a little bit of a better environment. We were in a pretty rough neighborhood, so once a couple crazy things happened on our side, we decided to move out here just for, I guess, a better education. I guess is the way you could say it, and just a little bit of space.
You said you're moving with your auntie and uncles to Bel Air, like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of woods out this jump though. For the most part, it's a lot of woods out here.
No, absolutely. But I always ask people where they are specifically because I am curious to know how your environment then went on to impact your music because we know there's a difference between Forestville and Super Maryland, to outsiders.
Yeah, there's a big difference, but I appreciate this like this life that I'm able to visit family in the urban area and stay grounded with myself because out here there's a lot of privilege. And then living out here as well, I don't have to deal with the hustle and bustle and too much, drama. So it's very balanced, and I like it actually that I'm able to switch between.
Okay, duality, a little versatility in your life. Does versatility play well into your music too?
Absolutely, absolutely. Depending on the beat, the flow, the producing, the relationship we have, the engineer I'm working with, to whoever's featured on the song, I try to work with everybody, and I try to use my voice as an instrument. I try to be an instrument to what else is being put into the track.
And how long have you been making music just in general?
I've been playing around with music since I was probably about 12 years old. I just started taking it seriously, I want to say last year. And then that's when we
Hmm.
also, you might not remember, but we actually pitched a couple songs. I think you had like some type of live stream or something, and we were pitching a couple songs. I made a song called Lust, and you actually liked that one a lot. So then when other opportunities came up, and then we heard that you were a part of this program too, that's when they kind of surprised me with, hey, look, we pitched a track, let's see what happens.
Oh, I love that for y'all. And I'm glad that, the good sound and the versatility is still making it to my ears and definitely to the airwaves.
Yep, yep, yep.
You said that you got started with this like a year ago. So is that before the pandemic or during the pandemic did you start taking this more serious?
This was like right when the pandemic was starting to heat up. I want to say my first started things I was releasing was like in March and April, and then we started reaching out and like putting the music out more and running our own thing probably in like October. So it was in the mix for sure, but it slowed things down for people to notice us, I guess.
Well, I mean, it seems to be a pretty prosperous year. If you're telling me that the last time I saw you, I liked your song, but on this time around, somebody else liked your song, and I mean, several other people liked your song like a lot. That's a huge leap from there to there, right?
Yep, yep, yep. And I appreciate like everybody that called in because there was some people like sending me screenshots of them like calling like 148 times and never got through. Like some crazy
Sheesh.
like there was some ride or dies in there, and I'm blessed to have that type of fan base.
Team seems to be very important to you. I'll shift over here on the couch, and the young men that are sitting here could tell me about what they contribute to this
For
experience. But
sure.
Trey, I would love you to tell me about what team means to you and about the importance of being a team player.
Um, First and foremost, like for me, I feel as though like I'm nothing without the people that are around me, the positive energy that's around me, the ideas that circulate and stuff. So I'll have an idea for myself and what I want to shoot for. And what they do is they bring a little bit more discipline. They bring a little bit more business into it. And they got an image for what I want to do. Because my team right here, they've known me for my music and stuff since high school. So they know the times when I was playing around with it and me taking it seriously in my image. And they only want the best for me. And I know that.
Not they want the best for you, and you know that. Come
Yo,
on, day one, y'all
straight up.
loyal. So, from right to left here on the couch, you can go ahead and introduce yourself right quick.
As I say, my name is Will. I go by Will or Mark. I handle a lot of management for Trey. I also handle the videography. So just about any music video you've seen him in, I was the person who shot and edited a lot of that stuff and put it together. And I've known Trey since we were both 15,
Yep.
14.
Yep.
Just put that in perspective, we're like 24 now. So it's been a while. Like he said, we've been working together for a long time. So it's cool to finally see stuff starting to come together. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic.
No pun.
My name is Inky. I do A&R for, when he said we started our own thing, that is Choice Music Group. It's a whole LLC that's under him. So yeah, we have a couple other artists that I manage and work with, but I mostly handle the Do Numbers company, the merch. Actually, the shirt Trey is wearing right now, you might have one sitting for you in your PO box. I sent it out.
I did just go to my box. I got some stuff to open. Thank you. Do more, say less.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
So all right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic.
Appreciate that, Inky.
Nice to meet you. My name is Rick. Rick Not Rick on all social medias, and I'm pretty much like the social media guy, like TikTok.
He's just the guy with the beard. The guy with the beard.
Yeah. So like, I just moved back from LA, so I'm originally from the DMV area, but then so kind of blew up on TikTok and went out there, and now I just pretty much just bring like promotion to him. Like I've known him since I was 13. I'm only 20 now, so yeah. So we pretty much just been building. So I just pretty much help him get out there, get his name and music out there in his vision.
Well, it sounds like you're attacking this from all different directions, Trey. What are you hoping that, this team effort brings you in the coming year? Because radio is a big leap, but there's so many other things in it.
So you're saying as far as in a year span?
Well, let's say 6 months. I feel like a year is a reach now at this point. 6 months is bite-sized.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, 6 months to a year. My goal, like realistically, like right now, I'm working on like an LP now because I know that now that I'm starting to get a little bit of a following and a little bit of a buzz, I know now it's time for me to take this like another level. So I just want to make sure people know me for like the serious and the real me. So I got a little bit of a short story that I want to just like reach out to people and relate to. That's what's upcoming in the next six months to a year.
And I always ask KYS Versus artists whether they're willing to collab. Because, I mean, being a team player seems to be your thing.
So, all right. So as far as collabing, you mean with you or with other artists in the area?
I don't rap. Other artists in the area. We forward in the agenda of the community.
So the only thing I got to say to anybody that wants to collab and work with me, my team works hard. I go hard. My engineer with GDA Productions, he couldn't be here today, but he's a serious cat as well. So when you're coming, this is going to be an area where it's strictly work and we take music seriously. Like any song could blow up at any moment. And that's how we got to step.
Sounds like I need to write my diss record so I can get on y'all's little label so I can pull up and say what it is that I need to say.
Yeah. And as far as like the label thing goes, like that's more so to like to protect what we got going on and stuff on the business side. Because I mean, you probably know there's a lot of frauds in this area and stuff. And with us trying to take this thing seriously, we've ran into those obstacles quite a few times. So until the right opportunity and an offer comes our way, of course, we'll make changes if need be. But like we made that to protect us right now at the level that we're at.
No, absolutely. I think that I don't want to say that there's a lot of frauds in the area because just the music industry in general is just a business place. There are a lot of people doing business. Not everybody does amazing business. But for me, I think it is always just rooted in knowledge and just knowing better. If you surround yourself with people who got knowledge and listen when offered those types of things, you'll just really go far. You'll learn as you go. But there are definitely stutters and hiccups to be had in it. But, I don't ever want to, put anybody's bad taste in their mouth about the music industry. You just gotta learn.
Right.
So of course you didn't do this win by yourself. Is there any shout outs that you wanted to pass on to the DMV?
So I definitely want to shout out the guys right here. Mine and Mark. Definitely got to shout out Inky and Rick Not Rick. I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out my girl. I want to shout out.
He ain't gonna say her name. It's just my girl. Come on now.
I want to shout out my girl Asia.
Thank
I want
you.
to shout out
on the spot.
I want to thank my engineer at GDA Productions down in, I believe, Ambrose, Maryland. So if you want to search him up, I think that's it. I don't. Who else can I shout out?
Every single person who voted.
Everybody that voted. Baby Yami, another artist that I work with. Maz, another artist that I work with. I just want to thank everybody that's crossed paths and contributed to this journey. Thank you.
Absolutely. And where can we follow you on social media and say hello and congratulations and things?
So I'm mostly engaged on Instagram, and it's Tr3 Taylor. It's Tr3 Taylor, and that's also my artist profile name and everything. So if you go on any streaming platform, Apple Music, Spotify, I think I seen my stuff on Napster at one point in time too. You guys can go ahead and search it up. It's Tr3 Taylor, and that's it.
Well, say less DMV. You can check out the rest of this interview on my website right now. That's at littlebaconbear.com. Check it with me on social media. That's at littlebaconbear. Yep, just like the bacon that you eat and the bear that roars. But Mr. Taylor, you can introduce your record to the DMV one time.
Alrighty, so you talking about for Petty again? All right, so y'all to make sure to check out my single Petty again on all major streaming platforms.
And your name is?
Tr3 Taylor, Tr3 Taylor, Taylor.
Well done. Virtual high five. Appreciate you, good man.
You have a good one. Be safe.